Hey, welcome, Coach Rozy, Coach Rozy Performance. Welcome to our Facebook Live boot camp. It's 5:25. We'll get started right at 5:30. Just talk about a little bit today's program. Hey, thanks so much to all you guys for joining us. I know we had a lot of folks on Monday, and a lot of folks that looked at the recording and followed through. So what I'm going to ask you to do today, as we're coming through and as you come on, give us a thumbs up, type in something, let us know that you're here. As you're going through the workouts, your feedback helps us to let us know, if there's sound, if we need to talk louder. I know last time some folks were talking about, I know we have some music playing, it's not very loud. We want to make sure we're giving instruction on this too, so if you need to, maybe you have some music at home, if you want to crank that up a little bit, and you're watching and follow along with Coach. I know she's a little bit sore today. We've been knocking out some videos. A couple things coming your way. We want coaching. She's doing double duty. If you didn't catch it last night, what we did, because some of you were requesting that we do resistance training. Some of you have dumbbells at home. Some of you have some benches, some equipment. So what we did yesterday, if you didn't catch it, we actually shot a workout, about 40-minute workout, about a 40-minute workout with using some dumbbells, resistance. You literally only need dumbbells. We did stuff from the floor and movement stuff, but we used, like, I think 10-pound dumbbells. So if you have some dumbbells, we're going to post that later today. So if you want to do some type of resistance training workout, you can pull that up. Most of Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we're still mainly going to be doing the workouts with no equipment so that you can share this with friends. If you're at your house, you don't need to go buy bands or balls, stability balls or dumbbells. We want to post that equipment because, like I said, a lot of you were having questions saying, hey, Coach, why have dumbbells? Is there a resistance workout I can do? So we recorded that. Also this afternoon, if you saw last night, I posted real quick. I'm going to post on CoachRozy.com. You go to CoachRozy.com. I'm going to post up, we have sheets here with our different cardio workouts. So like if somebody's on the elliptical, on the treadmill, on a bike, you can pull up. So example is, this one is a 45-minute bike ride. It gives time intervals, how to set your gear level, so that it's just a reference that you can pull out. So if you're at home and just normally riding for 45 minutes or an hour on the bike, you want to do some HIIT type training, some interval type training, you can take these cards, print one off, and use it for yourself. Again, last thing I'm asking you to do is, if you want to post some pictures, when we get done working out, post some pictures up. I know just from Team Elevation, I know it helps folks know that there's other folks out there working out. Like I said, we've had a chance to see your feedback, your comments. I got some videos sent to me from some different folks. Coach Creer sent even one of his little boys doing the bird dog. Hillary, I know you sent some of the athletes that were going back and using the Coach Rozy Bootcamp and getting some of their workout stuff in too. So community's growing. We're going to go in here in 2 minutes. Am I missing anything, Coach? Hey, we appreciate it again, like I said, if you can share this with some folks, that's fantastic. If you can post pictures, and when you come on, and I'll be saying this as we go, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're here. Maybe type a quick little comment. That way we know we're here. We'll try to give you some feedback, some encouragement while we're working out. I'm going to get Coach in here. We got 1 minute to go. We are extra, Coach. She said, we're going to have extra time. I said, well, we might have an extra piece. We're going to get the music turned up. We're going to get the fan turned on. And again, we're going to follow through. Today's work, like I said, this is going to go pretty quick game. We're doing our movement prep warm-up stuff. The actual work part of this is going to be, it's going to be about 30 minutes. The total time is probably going to be 35 to 40 minutes. We're going to do some stretching at the end. We'll get a little break in between each mini circuit. But we're literally, every exercise, we're going for a full minute. So like with this first, we're doing mountain climbers, lunges, bicycle crunches. We're coming right back into mountain climbers, lunges, and bicycle crunches. So you're going to go for 6 minutes, 6-minute segments on your mini circuit. We'll get a break to get a drink. Then we'll come back with the next circuit. So there's 5 circuits. So you're literally going to be just doing 30 minutes of work. In between there, 30 minutes of work. We'll give you some rest time. So work, and we'll show you modifications, but work while you're pushing for that 30 minutes. So it's a quick 30-minute workout with everything. It'll probably be about 45 minutes. I'm going to get Coach in here. We're going to get ready to roll. Welcome. Coach needs to get the music up. She's going to turn the fan on. Jen's here. Cassie's here. We're watching. Nathan from Sioux Falls. I know we had some people. Steph's here. Sarah's here. Becca. Nice to see you all. Thumbs up. Sherry and Paul are here. So Paulie, we got your weight workout up. We'll have up this afternoon. It is 5:30, so we're going to take off. We're going to do a little bit of our movement prep. We're just going to go high knees. Just high knee march. We're doing 10 each leg. We're getting some thumbs up. We appreciate that. Let us know that you're here. Glad you guys are. We got 10 each, and we're going to do our reach and pulls. Melissa's here. We got Brian here. Connie is here. Hopefully Connie can hear us today. Lori Anderson's here. Good morning, Brian says. Good morning to you. Tamara Pease is here. Tamara, thanks for joining us. Then we're going arm circles. Remember, start off small and big. I can change my hand position. I can go thumb forward. I can go thumbs up by changing your hand position. When you change your hand position, it's going to work just a little bit different areas. From our shoulder rolls, we're going to go arm circles. We're doing 10 forward. Then we're going to go 10 backwards. Coach Kyle's joining us. Coach, glad you're here. Beersford crew will be getting on here with you too. So Beersford crew, you got to push it because Kyle's here going to be watching. Then from there, yeah, we got our squats with our arm reach. We're doing 10. Getting dynamic. We're doing level changes. So we're taking those hips down. Remember, push my hips back. Don't let the knees go over my toes. I should be able to push through my whole foot. If you're going up on your toes, you're pushing your knees forward. Make sure you're sitting back and through. Then we're going to our arm out twist and rotations. Again, if you watch Coach, what she's doing as she turns and rotates, she's lifting that backside heel when we rotate. Okay, right now we're keeping the stretch pretty much the same for this whole week. We want to get to where you feel comfortable doing the stretch. And also what we want you to do is gauge what's your mobility? Are you able to get a little bit more stretch? Are you able to rotate a little bit more? When I go down and do some of our dynamic warm-up, can I get better range of motion? Then we're just going to our jumping jacks. 10 jumping jacks. Get those ankles loosened up a little bit. Get those ankles, knees, and hips loosened up just a little bit. You don't have to go real hard. Then we're just doing our hip rotation, upper body and torso rotation. We're going to go 10 each direction. Erica's here, Tara's here. Paulie's giving it the thumbs up. We appreciate that, gang. Glad that you're here. Rock and roll, pushing through. We're going to go 10 each way on our torso. Then we're going right in from here. We're going to go into our dynamic warm-up. We're coming up and over that gate. We're bringing that knee out, up, and over. We're going to go 5 each side. 5 on the right, 5 on the left. As Coach finishes up and comes through her circles, torso circles. Remember, we're going to go 10 to the clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. We're just coming up and over. Yeah, a little dynamic. We're coming up and over. 5 each side. Let's just go 5 each side, Coach. Again, gang, and I know Coach said 10. If you're tight somewhere, and as we're videotaping this, when you go back, if some of you are watching this from the tape version, you can pause the tape if you have a tight area, or down the road you can stretch if you have a tight area that you need to be able to do. Now Coach is going backwards. So we did the up and over forward. We're doing up, out, and over backwards. We're doing 5 each. Just to get the hips mobile, loosened up. It'll help your back loosen up a little bit. Then we're going inside toe taps, 5 each. Again, our inside toe tap and our outside toe tap works that internal and external hip rotation. So I'm just tapping to the outside. Think you're bringing that foot up to check for gum on the bottom of your shoe. You're not bringing your heel back just to kick yourself in the backside. Don't just kick yourself in the booty. From there, I'm going to do a backside toe grab. And then I'm going to go into a lunge. Again, what we talk about, gang, is make sure on that backside toe grab, there is separation between the heel. If you can see, when Coach pulls from that position, you almost cannot see her knee because she's taking that leg back to get her hip flexor stretched out. Then I'm just going to go up into an overhead lunge, pushing up through that hip. I'm doing 3 each side. Good job, Coach. Way to work. Hope you guys are feeling this, working through that stretch. Gonna go 3 each side. Erica's joining us, Libby's joining us. Going 3 each side, and then from here, we'll go to our knee grab to toe grab. Look at that backside stretch. Jen, Steph, welcome aboard, gang. We appreciate you guys being here. We appreciate all the shares, all the thumbs up. Again, man, at the end of the day, don't forget. Coach's hammies are a little tight today. Woo, yeah. We'll give her, we can tease her a little bit. She's not getting down quite as far as she did the other day. Like I said, we've been working her overtime, double time on doing her weight resistance, doing a couple boot camps. We recorded a couple. We know with some of the weather coming up, she's not sure whether she might be able to get in here Thursday, Friday. So we actually recorded a couple that we can post up. So you're not going to miss a workout even while you're home. Coach, so we've been working Coach overtime. So she's a little bit sore. So we need to give her a thumbs up and a high five. Give her a high five on this stretching, going side to side. And I know some of you, and even some of you said, well, I'm going to come in at about 5:35, 5:40, because you're just, when you start, you're just doing that movement and stuff, right? Hey, this is just as important as the workout, gang. We want to make sure that you're loosened up, ready to rock and roll, ready to go when it's time to work out. So you want to make sure that you're getting your movement prep, your dynamic warm-up in. We usually do some type of a complex from the floor. Yep. World's greatest stretch. We're stepping forward with our right, taking that right elbow down. I'm rotating to my right, pointing my right arm to the ceiling. Then I'm laying over and across. Hold that position, open that hip up. This is a great exercise to get your back, your thoracic spine, your shoulders, your hip. We're just going to go to each side. Left lunge, left elbow, left arm rotation, and then left pigeon. We're laying over the top. Cassie, Jenny, thanks for joining us. Libby, Erica, like we said, make sure we're not just watching, make sure that we're getting the workout in. Give a little thumbs up. Patrick Davis welcoming us from Iowa. Got Pat joining us from Iowa. Welcome, Pat. Give me a thumbs up. There's a little thumbs up right there from Pat, joining us from over in Iowa. I want to thank you for joining us. I know Pat was planning on climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, and that trip got canceled, so he's going to stay in shape for the next year so he can go next year. He actually invited me along, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. So we'll keep you in shape, Pat. Get ready for that climb. You have to get your climbing team all on board and joining us too, so we appreciate that. Woo! Then we're going to a little alternating lateral side to side. We're just going to go two each way. Again, remember, as I go down into that position and I shift side to side, that knee is not going outside the toe. When I sit back, it's just like I'm sitting back into a chair. When I sit down, if you can look, I can literally draw a line from my knee to my ankle. If we took a picture of Coach, there we go. Pat says, I'm here, it's way early. Then from there, again, we're going to do just some floor legs with Coach. You can grab a quick drink if you need one. You're good. So all we're doing, again, we're laying on the floor here for our floor leg swing series. Coach is just going to straighten both legs out. She's taking her right leg and kicking up and over for 10. 10 on the right side, then 10 on the left side. As you get going, you can kick maybe just a little higher. Pat says, I'm here, it's way early. This isn't early, Coach. I've been up for 2 hours. Come on, baby, find some energy. You all got to find some energy here, get rocking and rolling. Ashley, don't just be watching, get working out. I see Ashley's on board. Get moving. I know you're in your office this morning because I already saw you this morning in your office. We want you hopping around. Nobody's in your office. It's too early for them to come into your office, so you get moving with us. Jenny's with us, watching. I want to thank all you for being here. Then we're doing our windshield wiper. You see, Coach, now I'm doing my windshield wiper out to the side. As you're doing that left side, what you want to try to do is prevent that backside from coming off the ground. I want to have good control and just open up through the hip. Try not to let your hips rotate through. I want to keep my backside booty on the ground as that leg is getting rotated out to the side. Right from here, Coach, when she's done with her 10 each, she's going to flip on her stomach. We're in a prone position, and we're going to go our scorpions. My arms are straight out to the side. I'm taking my right leg to my left hand, my left leg to my right hand. I think I said that right. So I'm just rotating side to side. When we get done here, we'll get a quick little break, get a drink, because then we're going to go to our first set number 1. And like I said, what that includes is we're going mountain climbers for a full minute. We're going to do alternating lunges for a full minute. Then we're going to do bicycle crunches for a full minute. The first round, coach is going to show modifications on how to do this. So she's going to go her first set, mountain climbers from a chair. Again, get a quick drink. We'll start the clock. But she's going to do the first set, mountain climbers from the chair. Second set, she'll be from the floor. She's going to show a modified version. The first round of bicycle crunches, she'll start out showing the regular way to do it, but then she'll continue the first round of modified version. So if you think it's hard to do mountain climbers from the floor, if you have a chair available, you can do it from the chair. I'm going to hit the start button, so we're going to get rolling in 10 seconds. The clock is rocking and rolling. Be ready to go. You're moving in 5, 3, 2, 1. We're mountain climbing through. So coach is using the chair this round. It takes a little bit of stress and strain off of the shoulders. There we go. So we're going for a full minute, so you got to work to push through. By bringing my legs a little bit closer to the chair, it's going to take some load off my hips, off my knees, and off my ankles. The farther back you push yourself, it's going to add just a little bit more load. Way to work, coach. Nice job. Way to work back home. We're coming up. You still got 30 seconds to rock and roll. When you're done here, there is no break. You're moving right into your alternating lunges in 25 seconds. Remember, on those lunges, my chest is back. I'm taking a good stride. My back knee should be behind my butt, and then I'm just dropping that back knee to the ground. Great job, everybody. Way to work through. Gail's with us. Give us a thumbs up, like I say, when you get in here. 5, 3, 2, 1. We're going to our lunge. As coach goes into a lunge, coach, can you turn this sideways just a little bit? Turn at an angle. There you go. As coach is there, you can see she's keeping her shoulders back and she's letting her hips drop right through. If one of our examples is that you stride forward, I should be able to wiggle that front toe. If I pushed up on the toe and my front foot heel is not on the ground, I'm probably pushing through my knee. I want to make sure I'm maintaining good control and good form. From here, after 30 seconds to go, we're going bicycle crunches on the floor. Coach, the first couple seconds will show regular. Then after that, she's going to show, after the regular, she's going to show how to modify. Take a little bit of stress off, or if that's pretty hard, getting the leg straight out. 15 seconds to go. You got this. Keep rocking. Keep pushing yourself through. Nice job, everybody. Keep pushing. Keep working through. Keep working through. There's no 3, 2, 1. We're doing bicycle crunches. Coach, for the first 5 seconds, this is how we normally put my leg all the way, but to modify, what I'm going to do is shorten up, and I'm going to be on more of a trike. I'm doing more just a side-to-side rotation. So for coaches showing a modification, this is breathe, breathe. Yeah, don't hold your breath. Remember, we talk about all the time, bracing does not mean holding my breath. I should be able to breathe. By not extending my legs all the way out, if you maybe have some hip issues, lower back issues, I still want my head off the ground, but I don't want to pull my head with my hands. My hands are going to give support, but I don't want to crank on my neck. We got 20 seconds left to go. Keep pushing through. You got 20 seconds. Keep working, keep rocking. Lori, keep pushing. Nate, glad that you're here. Cass, keep pushing. Jen, keep pushing. Keep rocking. Yeah, then I'm right back to my mountain climbers. There is no break. Coach is going to flip. This time, 5 seconds, coach. Great job. 3, 2, 1. I'm flipping right back to my mountain climbers. There is no break. This time, coach is going from the floor. She's mountain climbing from the floor. There you go. She's mountain climbing from the floor, driving those knees through. This is a little bit more advanced. Again, if you have to go from the chair, go from the chair. That's not a problem. So if you need to switch up and change that position, modify the workout to modify for you. Also, gang, if you need to take a break at 30 seconds, take a break at 30 seconds. If you can't go the full minute, that's not a problem. You have 30 seconds left to go, so maybe you're taking a quick little break. Maybe with 15 seconds left to go, you're going to do 45 on, 15 off. We're pushing through for a minute, but you modify to your level. You don't need to try to stay with coach, especially if this is maybe your second workout. If you're a rookie to team elevation, just make sure you modify. Coach, you got it coming up on 5 seconds, so we're going back to our alternating lunges. In 3, 2, 1. We're back to our alternating lunges. I'm up, you're rocking and rolling. Remember, as I fatigue, you have a tendency, you might want to short step. Make sure I'm getting a good stride. Making sure I'm letting those hips drop through. Upright, you can see Coach is staying good upright position. She's not overstepping, or she's not letting her shoulders get over in front of that knee. She's able to maintain good foot position. Great job, Coach. Good job back home. You got this. Keep rocking and rolling. Again, remember, make sure you invite some friends on Friday. They ain't going anywhere. It's supposed to snow this weekend anyway. Coach is rocking and rolling. Give us a thumbs up when you get in if you're here. Nice job, Coach. Keep pushing it home. You got 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. Then we'll do our bicycle crunches, and we'll get a break after that. Fantastic. Great job. Good work. Coach is walking out of the picture. There you go. You're walking. 3, 2, 1. I'm back to my bicycle crunches. You're moving just a little bit, Coach. You're doing traveling lunges. Nice job. Now, Coach taking her legs out a little bit more, but again, I can modify that. So if it starts to hurt or something is bothering you, make sure you modify. Make sure you modify with what you're doing. Go to your level. You don't have to, the only person you're competing against is yourself. So work to push through, work to rock and roll through, keep rocking and rolling. You're coming up on 30 seconds. After this, you're literally going to get a full minute break before we go to the next rotation. We go to set 2 or second set or complex. So push through. You got 20 seconds. Keep pushing through. You're pushing through here, then we're going to get a full minute break. Grab some water, pat yourself down. Nice job. Remember, the work time's only going to be 30 seconds. 10. You got this, Coach. Way to work through. Nice job. Pushing through. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. You're taking a minute break. Got a full minute break. Got a full minute break. When we come after this minute, we're doing split jacks. Coach will show you the split jacks. We got bench knee tucks, and then we're doing tricep kickbacks. This is going to be unloaded, but it's going to be more of an isometric exercise. We'll show each one of these. Plus, like I say, the first round, Coach is going to show modifications. Get a drink, get a towel, wipe yourself down. Go wake up your significant other, tell them to get their butts out of bed. It's hump day. Time to get up. As I posted last night, as Jace Kappa would say, it's time to get Rozified. That's what he'd say when he comes in. Yeah, Jace came to our boot camps all the time. He's actually up in Mitchell. I don't know if he's still up there with school, but hopefully he's going to either watching this or going to do it later and get Rozified. So in 10 seconds, we're doing split jacks. Coach is going to show the first couple of regular, but then she's going to go modification. Here we go, going 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Those are my splits. Now to modify it, I'm going to just step. So this is my modification. If you're having any more problems, ankle problems, knee problems, hips, something sort, maybe low back, this is just a way to modify. Get my arm swing going. If you have some type of a shoulder issue, maybe you're going to keep your arms a little bit more close to the front. Way to work, Coach. So work to push yourself through. Great job. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to push through. Again, you can modify, go to your level. Scotty's here with us, Danielle's with us. We've got some folks joining in. You missed it, but you can hop in. 15 seconds to go, Coach. Great job. Give us a thumbs up if you're here so we know you're here. Give us a comment. Let us know how you're doing at home. In 5, 3, 2, 1, we're going to go to bench knee tucks. Coach is going to show you regular. I'm going to sit back at a 45-degree angle, and I'm doing knee tucks. If you want to modify this one, you're going to sit up a little bit taller, and I'm just going to bring my feet, touch the ground, lift them up, and come through. That'll still get you pretty good right there, but I'm just going to tap and lift. Again, make sure all your movement is under control. Love that. Good job. Julie Limmer says, love core. Julie Limmer says, love core with exclamation points. Coach Kyle, hope you're doing this with Julie. Julie just said she loves her core. Keep rocking and rolling. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Don't hold that breath. Make sure you're breathing, coming through. Push yourself through. This is where you're starting to get the burn right here. We know you are the last 15 seconds. This is where you got to get juiced up. Rock and roll. Get juiced and ready to roll. You'll get a break. You get a break here in 5. Keep pushing through. Great job. 3, 2, 1. We're going right back to our kickbacks. What we're going to do, I'm going to just straight back, squeeze at the top. I'm keeping my elbows right next to my body. Make sure as you push back, you're squeezing those elbows. Squeeze through the elbow, through the triceps, all the way through the shoulders. If I'm just flapping my arms, you're not going to feel that. I got to make sure, Erica, welcome. Make sure we're pushing through. You might have been here. That's what I'm saying. If you're here, folks, give us a thumbs up. Squeeze that. Squeeze at the top. Pause at the top. You're going to feel a little bit of a burn in those triceps, which is fantastic. Keep pushing through. Keep pushing through. Squeeze. If I'm just moving my arms, my forearms are moving back and forth, you're probably not going to feel this. If I add an isometric squeeze at the top, you're going to feel a little bit of a burn, especially these last 15 seconds. Squeeze, it's rocking and rolling. Coach is feeling it. You're starting to sweat even a little bit. We're rocking and rolling. 5, 3, 2, 1. We're going back to our split jacks. This time coach is going regular split jacks. You can follow along. Again, if you need to modify for your level. If you need to go 40 seconds and rest 20, go 30 seconds and rest 30. You're here rocking it. That's what counts. You're doing a great job. 45 seconds to go. So it's not where you're going to get to. It's where you're at now and then where you're going to get to. So we're taking you. Doesn't matter where you start. Everybody starts at one level. We're just trying to push you to the next. We're trying to elevate you. Like we always say, to elevate, you need to separate from where you're at. So you need to push yourself. Great job, coach. Just going to get the heart rate up and rocking and rolling. Got 20 seconds to go. Work to push yourself now. Don't pace yourself. Work to push your pace now a little bit. Work to push your pace a little bit. Push yourself through. Push yourself through. 10 seconds to go. Work to push. This is your cardio. This is getting your heart rate up. 5, 3, 2, 1. I'm back over to my chair. We're doing knee tucks. Coach's hip flexors are a little tight today. We came in a little bit early to even warm those up. After this, we're actually going to shoot a recovery video with foam rollers today, which we'll get up later this week too. So if any of you have a foam roller at home, keep working through though. This is going to get good core right here. If you want to extend those legs out, coach is literally just going from the position where she's keeping her legs bent. Like I said, her hip flexors are a little bit tight. And with tight hip flexors, this is just a great way to modify. So even coach has been doing boot camps for a while. She even teaches camps. If you come up with some type of an injury, what we talk about all the time too, doesn't mean you have to stop your program. It means you need to modify your program. So if you're something sore, I know there are some people that said, Coach, your workout Monday killed me. I'm really 10 seconds, Coach. I was really sore. Doesn't mean you can't do it. It means you need to modify what you're doing. Cut your time down, cut your resistance down, cut your reps down. And we're doing tricep kickbacks. Follow along with coach. Give me some thumbs up, gang. Let me know that you're here and how you're doing, how you're feeling. Again, give us some feedback too. One of the things we're asking folks to do is, as you go through the workout, at the end of the workout, I'm going to ask some folks to take a picture and post pictures up on our website. Let some other people know, get some people involved with Team Elevation. We want people not to just sit at home. We want people while they're home to take action.
Get a sweaty picture when you're done.
Yeah, get a sweaty picture. If you're with your spouse or your significant other, you can do it together. Don Wolf's watching. Don, thanks for joining us. Give us a thumbs up. You got another 20 seconds, Coach. Keep rocking. After this, we're going to get another minute break.
Keep tension on this.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
It's burning.
Squeeze through 10 more seconds, and we'll get a minute break. 10. Nice job. Squeeze through 5, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Hey, and then with that picture, post a picture and where you're at. Maybe like Jace, I know like Pat's over in Iowa. We had some folks Monday that were down in Texas. We have some folks in Mitchell that are joining us and following along. Hey, next we're going to go, gang. We're going to do a high knee march with my arms held up overhead. I know this doesn't sound like a lot, but by the time we get to a full minute, this might get you just a little bit. From there, we're going to go our side step squat. Coach will show modification. Then we're going to go to our plank. And Coach, we're going to show again, we'll start off regular, but Coach within there is going to show modification. The high knee, there's not a lot of modification, just how high you're going to bring the legs up. I want to try to bring that knee up to belt level, chest level, or belt line level. So hip level, I want to try to get 90 degrees. Got a thumbs up there from some of you. Let us know how it's going. 10 seconds, we're going to be rocking and rolling. My hands are going to be up overhead. Think earmuffs, and I'm touching this thing. We're marching in 3, 2, 1. My arms are straight up overhead. Think about if I brought my arms up to my head and touched my ear, I'd be touching my ears. Angela, this is awesome. We didn't realize you were doing this live. We're live, baby. Angel, you can join us. Glad you joined us. Get those knees up right there. Again, if you have to modify a little bit, I'm just not going to step as high. There you go. So what coach has just changed, but I still want to make sure I'm reaching, keep my shoulders pushed back. Coach is just showing a modified version. Now she's coming back and taking her knees up. If you need to modify, you modify. There you go. Cassie gave us the big thumbs up, coach. You're rocking. She's rocking it. Hope you're sweating it up, Cassie. Cassie, ready to go. Under 15 seconds. We're under 15 seconds. 10. Work to push now. Work to push. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. We're in round 3. I'm going to go to my side step. There we go. So side step squat. Coming over, going to the other side. Side step squat. Nice job. Good work. Yep. Make sure I'm sitting my butt back on this. Make sure my chest is up. The faster I move, I'm going to get my heart rate up a little bit, but I still want to make sure, first, number one thing I want to make sure is I'm keeping good form. My chest is up. My back is flat. Again, we talked about last time. A flat back doesn't mean a vertical back. My shoulders can be over my knees. I just don't want to not bend my hips and bend my knees and just bend at the waist. I want to make sure I'm changing levels through my knees and my hips. Great job. We're coming up on 15 seconds, pushing yourself through. Then we're going to go into a plank position. Again, we can modify the plank. So if somebody has a hard time holding the plank for a minute, 5 seconds, coach. 5 seconds at home. Push yourself through. 3, 2, get one more. 1. Now we're going right into our plank. Regular plank's what's coach showing. A modified plank is coach will just take her knees down and she's just shortening that lever. So this would be a modified version of getting in and holding that plank. So if you're having a hard time, I can start from the regular position, 30 seconds in. So coach is maybe holding this position. I'm going to have her at like 20 seconds. I'm going to have her drop. So coach, you're coming up on 30. There's 30 seconds. So in 10 seconds, let's say coach starts shaking like a hound dog. Okay? All she has to do is simply, so in 3, 2, she's modifying her stance, boom, right from there. So if you're having a hard time holding this for a minute, that's not a problem. Go into the modified. If the modified gets hard, that's not a problem. Rest for 5 to 10 seconds and you get right back into it. We're going right back, starting at the top again in 5, 3, 2, 1. There is no break. We're going right back to our high knees with our arms overhead. Reach, 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 reach. Breathe through. Your arms, you're going to feel this through your shoulders if I'm reaching up tall and tight. Work to push. Get those knees up. If you really want to get challenged and you almost want to make it a high knee run, you can do that too. There you go from that position. But you don't have to. Again, depending on, a lot of times with people reaching up overhead, they might have lower back issues. If you have any type of back, just do your marches and do low level marches. You can pick your level of what you want to be able to do. Tribes, Chris Tribals here. I'm going to tell Eric that you were here, Tribes. Good to see you here, buddy. We're rock and rolling. 15 seconds to go. We got 15 seconds. Great job, great job. 10 seconds to go. Work to keep pushing at home. I know it's easy when nobody's there, but you're not alone. You're here with us. 3, 2, 1. We're going side squats. This is a build to where we start doing our lateral lunges. I know the other day we did a little bit of a lateral lunge. This is a good build up to that. Make sure I'm changing my hip level again. Make sure my chest is staying up. Tribes, give me a thumbs up. Make sure I know you're here and you're hearing me. If you're just sitting at your desk watching or if you're working this out, let us know. Great job, great job. Way to work, everybody. Fantastic. 30 seconds. We're coming up on 30 seconds to go. You're at 30 right there. Keep working to push through. Great job.
We got it. Finish it.
You got this. Push through, push through, push through. That's a fantastic job, everybody. Keep watching, keep rocking, keep pushing yourself through. You're under 15 seconds, coach. Great job. 10. Coming up on 10. We're back down in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, right back to our plank. After this, you're gonna get a minute break. Way to work, way to push through. Way to push through. Great job. That's a fantastic way to work. Breathe, breathe. Again, yeah, we should be able to carry on. If I was saying, Coach, how you doing? See, she can talk to me. If you can't talk, if you talk like this, it's because you're holding your breath and you can't breathe. Make sure you're able to breathe. Talk to me, but you should be able to yell. Tell your kids to get up. I know there's no school, but get them up. You're up working out. Tell them to get up. Tell your significant other to get up and get out of bed. Have them bring you a cup of coffee. So when you're done, you get something to drink. Maybe a little smoothies put into gear. Nice job, Coach. 15 seconds to go, gang. Way to work, Coach. Way to work at home. Keep pushing at home. Keep pushing through. Nice job. We're going to get a minute break here in 5. In 5 seconds, we're going to get a minute break. Then we're coming to set 4. And break. You get a minute. Grab a drink. Wipe down. Great job, gang. Way to work through. Next thing we're going to do, we're doing jump in and jump out squats. Again, we're going to show modification. This is a little bit of a plyo move. So where we're going to jump out, squat, jump in and squat. So you're going to get a wide squat. But we'll step in. So jump in, jump out, squat. This can be pretty dynamic on you. So if you, again, have any ankle issues, knee issues, hip issues, from there, we're going to go push-up on the bench. We know from the floor, if we're doing a push-up for a full minute, can be pretty tough. So what we're going to do is go from the bench from there. And then we're going to do a reverse crunch. I'm on my back, lifting my hips off the ground. We're going to show some modifications on that too. All these can be modified. So in 10 seconds, Coach is going to start off with her in and out squats. I'm jumping out, I'm going to do a squat. When I jump back in, my feet are together, and I'm going to do an inside squat. 2, 1, here we go. Right from there. Now, if this is too dynamic, Coach, you want to just show the steps? We're stepping out, squat in, step in, squat. Step out, squat, step in, squat. This is going to get your legs firing up. We've been doing some leg stuff today. You're going to feel this. We've been getting our squats in, mountain climber squats, lunges, lateral squats. Thing is good position. Even when my feet are together, you might not get the same range of motion that you do with your feet a little bit wider, but work to push your hips back. Try not to just bend forward. If you feel this in your lower back, change your technique and change your form. If something's bothering you, modify. If something's bothering you, got to change and modify. Way to work, Coach. Great job. So I'm stepping in, stepping out. 10 seconds to go. If you're doing it with the jumps, your heart rate's probably good, pretty good right now. In 5 seconds, we're going to go bench push-up. You're going to want to breathe. 2, 1. We're going right to our push-ups. I can use the handles. I can use the chair right there. I know that's hard because the handles on the side there. But I'm going to change my angle up, so that's why we're using the chair. I can use the handles on the chair. I can go through there. I want to go try to go full range of motion. But things with chairs with sidearms are tougher. You can see coaches not getting as deep just because the handles on the chair are there. If you have some type of a bench, that might be better. Coach is a little toasty too, so her going full range isn't probably the worst thing, but you can modify it up. If you want to do these from the floor, you sure can. If you want to do push-ups and go from the floor, maybe from your knees from the floor, you're more than welcome to do that. We know a minute gets to be long. A minute gets to be a little bit long, but you can do those push-ups from the floor. Regular push-up, go to your knee push-ups. You got 8 seconds. You got 2 more minutes, Coach. No, 5, 3, 2, 1. Now we got our reverse crunch. Looks a little toasty today. Her body's a little toasty. So that's how I normally do my reverse crunch to modify. What I'm going to do when I modify, I'm just going to keep my legs bent and do more just of a lift. I'm going to try to still get my hips off the ground if I can. But instead of extending those legs, keep a slight bend. Work to come down and through. If I want, again, make it a little bit harder. Yep. Put your hands underneath your backside, your butt to support your back, which will take a little bit of pressure off. Then I'm just lifting and pushing through. I want to try to get a little rump roll, we call it. Push up towards the ceiling. Pam Byes, join us. Hi, Pam. Glad you're here. Kick it up to the top. Remember, you can share this with friends. As soon as we're done here, we're going to post the video up on Facebook. And so you can go back and watch it, share with friends. Great job, Coach. 10 seconds to go. Way to push through. This is a great job. You guys are doing fantastic. 5, 3, 2, 1. We're back up to my in and out jump squats. In and out jump squats. Clock's rocking. There we go. Coach is rocking and rolling with that. There you go. Remember, if I need to modify, this can get pretty stressful on your joints. If you have any type of issues or problems, modify, modify, modify. Nice job. Good work. 40 seconds to go. This will get your heart rate kicking too. This will get your heart rate up and get moving. That's a fantastic job. Keep working through. Her legs are toasty, like I said. Coach has been getting double, but that's fantastic right there. So coach is literally just modifying as she goes. So we've got 20 coming up on 20 seconds left. She started out, did the first 30, 35 seconds doing the higher level. Now she just literally modifies with what she's doing. That's a fantastic job. She doesn't have to quit. She just modifies. If you need to pause, you can. 10 seconds. 10 seconds to go. Don't be scared to modify. Don't be scared to modify. 3, 2, 1. We're back to our push-ups. If I need to pause, so as coach is doing this, if she does a couple, let those elbows bend if you need to pause. So if coach needs to pause and rest, let's say she's tired, she's going to hold at the top. Just hold at your top for about 5 seconds. That's her pause position. I'm going to have her hold there for about 5 seconds. Ready? And then she's back after it. So if you have to pause, we can still get some. Yep, Kyle says, keep hammering. If you can see that, Coach McKelvey said, keep hammering. You got 30 seconds to go. Everybody's doing a great job. Like I say, modify as you go. If you need to take a quick pause, that's not a problem. That's a solution to a problem, right? You think, I don't know if I can go for 20 more seconds, gang, 20 more seconds. I don't know if I can go for 20. Hold that plank position. Hold that plank position, but you're still here. You're still knocking it out. You're going to be done in 10 seconds. I know that's burning right now. Coach is giving me dirty looks or thinking about bad things she wants to throw at me. I know you're doing the same. 3, 2, 1. I'm back to the floor. We're doing our reverse crunches. After this minute, we're going to take a minute break. Okay, you'll be done in 6 minutes with the work. We're going to show a couple stretches at the end. So literally, the workout, you're going to be done here by quarter after, 16 after. We'll show some stretches. We'll be all wrapped up today by, we'll be done by 6:20, 6:24. Great job, great job. Way to work. Again, you can modify what you're going through, how you're doing it. You want to extend those legs if you're a beast of burden. Paulie, I bet you're getting those legs out. Good thing is, you always want to use good form, good technique. You got 20 seconds to go, so work to push. If you have to pause, hold those legs up top and just pause for a count. Fantastic, great job. Mike Limmer's joining us. Great job. Keep pushing through. Keep pushing through. You're coming up on 5 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Get a break. Great job, gang. Great job. Going to get a minute break. We got our last set, last rotation. Coach, your hips are killing you. Coach's hip flexors are tight. That's what she spends a little bit extra time at the end of workouts. I know she rolls. She does a little bit of yoga a couple times a week. What we're doing, gang, on the next one is we're doing 10 jumping jacks to 1 burpee off of your bench or your chair. Okay, so we'll show the modification. We're going to go bridges from the floor, 2-legged bridges. You can do bridges off the chair to make it a little bit hard to elevate. We're just going to do it from the floor, and then we'll show our windmills. We're going to go the first minute, we're going to go the right side. The second minute, we're going from the left side. But if those windmills are burning you up, I can go 30 seconds and 30 seconds. So at the windmill, at the 30-second point, I'll tell you can switch if you need to. Here we go. We're doing 10 jumping jacks. In 3, 2, 1. You go your pace. So I'm going to do 10 jumping jacks. Then I'm going to do 1 chair burpee. And Coach will show you that. So when you get 10 done, she's going to jump out, in, jump up. Then I'm going right back to my jumping jacks. You might get 3 rounds in. You might get 10 rounds in. Go your pace for 1 minute. So I'm doing 10 jumping jacks, one burpee, just off the chair. If you decide you want to do that from the floor, you sure can. Annie says, I'm feeling the heat this morning. Get you some, Annie. Love to hear from you guys. Daniel's watching, Valerie's watching. There you go. Coaches did a burpee from the floor, so instead of going from the chair, so you can modify. Brother Eric Rosen is watching. I know you're probably at work. Get busy. Do something behind that desk there. There you go. So coach is doing it. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to my bridges. Coach on the floor. Her knees are bent. She's pushing through her heels, lifting and squeezing at the top. You can notice she's not just flopping her hips up and down. She's getting a pause. Coach, you want to show a bad way to do it? Just flip up. If I'm doing that right there, you are wrong. Lift, squeeze, and pause. You can see when Coach lifts, she's coming and pausing at the top. That's going to get that backside hamstring firing. That's what you want to do. Valerie's with us. Remember, gang, if you're coming in late, you want to knock this thing out. If you want to share it with some friends, you're under 30 seconds, Coach. You're under 30 seconds at home. We're coming up to 20 seconds. 20 seconds at home. Fantastic job. You're doing great. Keep pushing through. Keep pushing through. 15 seconds. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Great job, gang. Great work, way to work. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. We're up on our feet. We're going to go windmills. Our windmills, one hand is up and over. This is for our side oblique. I'm just sliding down. This is what I'm telling you. So Coach has her right arm up. She's sliding down her left side. I can go for a full minute on this side at 30 seconds. I'll let you know 30 seconds. And I can switch to the other side. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll switch, show the switch. You go the full minute. Then next time, go the full minute. 3, 2, 1. We're switching to the other side, Coach. There we go. So if I want to go 30 and 30, I can. If you want to go for the full minute on one side, then second round, you'll just switch to the other side. So if you want to get a really, really good burn, just stay on one side. As soon as we're done here in 15 seconds, we're going back to the 10 jacks and 1 burpee in 10 seconds. Keep pushing through now. Good control, good form, but work to push yourself. Don't just get 5 or 6, get 10 to 12. Ready, and we're back to our jumping jacks and burpee. You got 3 minutes to go. You got 3 minutes to go. You can hammer this. You can rock and roll. Nice job. There you go. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know how you're doing. I know Annie put this. She's feeling the heat this morning. We're liking that. Thumbs up and a couple fires. Nice job. Coach is getting her burpees from the ground. You can do your burpees from the bench. Takes a little bit of stress off the body. So that's not a problem to change it up. Modify, modify. That's what we talk about all the time. Modify your training to meet your fitness level. That's a fantastic job. 20 seconds to go. Work to push yourself now. How many rounds can you get in? How many rounds in that minute can you get in? Can you get in 2 more rounds? Can you get another round? You got 10 seconds. Can you get another round in? Work to push. Work to push now. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Going back to my bridges. Gonna lift in bridge and push and squeeze. Remember, good control. Coach has great control as she's coming up. She's doing the movement. She's not letting gravity or momentum move her. She's letting her body do the work. She's working the muscle through. Fantastic job, everybody. You're rocking and rolling. Keep pushing through. Keep rocking, keep pushing, keep pushing. Keep pushing it, keep pushing it, keep pushing it. Great job, great job, great job. You're under 30 seconds. You're under 30 seconds. Remember though, pacing doesn't mean slowing down. Find your pace that you can go under control. I want to push but pace. Push the pace a little bit though. Good job, Coach. 10 seconds to go, 10 seconds to go. Then we got our windmills. You are literally done in 1 minute. What can you get done in a minute? What can you get done in a minute? That's what you're looking to do. 2 and 1. We're back to our windmills. Pushing through the side. Let that arm slide down. You want to try to get past the knee. You want to get down to your sock if you can. I'm pushing that hip out. We'll go 30 seconds again on each side. If you went for a minute on the right, it's time to do a minute on the other side. Whatever side you did a minute on, we're going to switch, Coach, in 8 seconds. We're switching to the other side. Fantastic. 5, 3, 2, 1. We're going to the other side. You have 30 seconds, but then don't go anywhere. We got a quick stretch we're going to show you on the ground just to get loosened up a little bit. We're going to get the hips loosened up a little bit, back loosened up, and the hamstrings loosened up a little bit. Fantastic job. Great job, Coach. 15 seconds to go, Coach. 15 seconds at home. Keep pushing through. 10 seconds. Way to push, way to push. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Great work. Hey, get a drink. Don't go anywhere. Come back. We're going to have coaches show you a couple easy stretches that you can do this morning. We got a little bit extra time. Like I said, it is about 6:16 here by the time we get a minute break. We're just going to take a couple minutes and just show a stretch. A couple different stretches that you can do at the end here. What'd your heart rate get up, Coach? Can you get a little elevation? 144.
That's a good workout.
Good workout. Nice job. Give us a thumbs up. Again, gang, what we'd love to have you do is post some pictures on our Facebook page. Let some folks know what's going on. Share that with your folks. We want to make sure we're letting folks know, even though during this kind of negative downtime, there's some positive things we can do. All you folks that are showing up, that's a positive. Sharing this information with friends is a positive. What we're going to do here, gang, is just from a stretch. Coach is taking her legs. We're going out. Her toes are up to a V. She's going to go to her right side, reach to her right. You can see she's reaching with both hands. A lot of times people will go to the right and just grab the right. Jen Kaplan says, way to get after her, Ronette. Thank you. Yep, good work.
I appreciate it.
Hold that position, 20 to 30, slow count position. I want to reach with both hands. By reaching with both hands, I get a better stretch. You'll feel it through that back. If I work with just grabbing from my right hand, I don't get as good as work coming through. I'm going to have her hold for another few seconds. From there, gang, what she's going to do is take her right arm. She's going to try to put her elbow down on the ground. So it's a little tight right there. And then she's just going to rotate. This gets my shoulder, thoracic spine, lower back. So I put one elbow, try to get my forearm to lay on the ground, elbow on the ground through my wrist. Take my other arm and put behind my head and rotate. This is a great thoracic spine mobility opening exercise. Yeah, breathe, breathe, breathe. Mindy Barta, you joined us. Mindy, glad to see you. Steph says, okay, fire, great workout. Thank y'all, thanks for your comments. If you're not too scared in the sweaty state, give us a picture, send us a picture, post up on Facebook. I am going to my left and holding that stretch, holding that position. Like I say, gang, you're gonna be out of here early today. It's probably out of here by 6:20 or so. If there's something tight, you have something tight, don't be scared to stretch. Work yourself out. On your off days, that's a great day to do a little bit of maybe a stretching, yoga, if you want to get some cardio in. If you want to go back and look at one of the videos of one of the exercises, you don't have to even do the whole thing, but you can do part of it if you want to. There might be a simple circuit that you can do. Coach is going down, rotating through, trying to get that forearm down. The goal is, and coach is closer than she normally is. She's getting loosened up. Try and get that arm down and rotate through. Again, like I said, that gets a great thoracic spine opening, opens up through those back and the hips. Then once she's done here, the last thing we're going to do is, and this will help stretch her hip flexors out, we're just going to go into a cobra. She's going to flip down, prone position, face down. Catherine Bork says, thank coaches, we'll be back on Friday. That's right, we'll be back here on Friday. Remember, like we say, even if it's blizzardy now, we've recorded a workout that we can post. So we're gonna be here at 5:30, whether it's live or recording. If something comes up that we can't make it in because the weather's too bad, there will be a new workout up on Friday. We're hoping we can be here live based on the weather. I know they're saying weather's coming in, but we'll be here. Thanks, Sarah. Sarah says, awesome workout. Thanks, coaches. Thank you. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks for being here. Way to rock it. East Side rules. Nice job. Great work. Hey, once again, please post pictures. And until we can catch you on Friday in person. Yeah, and if we catch you again on Friday, again, make sure you share this with friends. Great workout for the day. Be looking later today for our weight workout. And also go to CoachRozy.com for those HIIT cardio workouts. Make it a great one. Thanks, gang. Coach Rozy, powered by Avera. We want to thank you for being here. Thanks a lot. Renee says, thanks, coaches. Ashlar says, thank you.